Hey, cruisers! It is Thursday, so I've got some huge news for you, and this is all about Carnival Cruise Line. So, Carnival Cruise Line released some information today on the restart of the cruises. We know that they've already restarted, but they have some information for September, October, November, and beyond. But there is something huge that is going to affect all of us. Whether it's good or bad, you decide on that. So that news is coming up next. All right, just to reiterate some of the stuff on Carnival's website, which of course you could go there at carnival.com. As it says here, the Have Fun, Be Safe COVID-19 guest protocols. Important note, new testing requirements for fully vaccinated guests. See below. We'll get there in a second. Carnival Cruise Lines, have fun, be safe. Protocols and procedures have been developed in consultation with our medical experts, and they are designed to be effective and adaptable as the current public health situation evolves. We will continue to operate vaccinated cruises as defined by the CDC, including having our crew fully vaccinated. By doing so, Carnival is able to provide the optimal guest experience while at the same time protect the health and safety of our guests, crew, and communities we visit. Until further notice, all our operations will meet this standard so that we can successfully restart our operations and maintain the confidence of the destinations that we visit and deliver on our itineraries and guest experience. So, as it's saying there, they're doing everything for the safety of the crew members, the safety of the passengers, and the safety of the people that are in port where the cruise line goes and visits. So they do the very best that they can, and they work in conjunction with their experts and with the CDC and follow guidelines. Now, part of the guidelines, what we've been talking about in the past, have been getting your a negative PCR or antigen test within 72 hours before departure. Big change. Big change for the Carnival Cruise Line ships. Now, this has not gone Carnival Corporation wide, meaning that, they have Holland America and things like that. So it has not been implemented over there, as far as I know. But this is specifically for the Carnival cruise ships. So let's scroll down and take a quick look here. So, as you see in this area, the vaccination and testing standards. It just goes through here and talks about fully vaccinated people are vaccinated at least 14 days prior to departure. And then it says, for sailings departing through September 12, 2021, fully vaccinated guests must also present the negative results of a COVID-19 test, PCR or antigen, taken within 3 days prior to embarkation. For example, if the sailing is on Saturday, the test may be taken anytime from Wednesday through Friday. Guests may also take the test on the morning of embarkation, so long as they are guaranteed to receive their test results before their time of check-in. All right, so that is up until the 12th of September. Here's the huge change. In red, effective with sailings as of September 13, 2021, the CDC requires pre-cruise testing for vaccinated guests to be taken within 2 days prior of the sailing date. If the sailing is on a Saturday, the test may be taken on Thursday and Friday, and as late as Saturday if you're guaranteed to receive the test results before your time of check-in. That can pose a huge problem to a lot of people. A lot of people, because you might be coming from a foreign country and you're going to be leaving more than 2 days prior to. It could pose huge problems for people stateside because you're going to maybe incorporate a land vacation with this. So there's a lot of problems that can happen there. Now, Carnival Cruise Line does say that they are going to be in the works of working with a shoreside company to provide tests for perhaps last minute guests or guests who cannot change their schedule or things like that to take the test within 2 days or 48 hours prior to departure. Now, this has not been set in stone yet, and it is no guarantee. Now, the other thing too, just think about this. As time goes on, the cruise lines are adding more and more passengers, meaning that, currently maybe you're at a 50% capacity on the cruise ship. Next month, you might be at a 60% capacity. And then December, you're at a 75% capacity, but you're still following the CDC guidelines. So, what happens if everybody says, hey, I'm just going to take my test at the port of embarkation and not worry about it? Well, can you imagine the headache that would cause if two, three, 4,000 people are there on the day of embarkation, all trying to get the tests taken? I don't know if that's even possible. So, again, do your best. Check all the websites, check all your information, check with your travel agent, find out what protocols, what has changed. As I've been talking about, things change often, and things can change on a daily basis. Sometimes they could change within hours. So, my guideline that I go by is anything outside of 90 days, I check maybe once a week. So, within 90, say 90 to 30 days prior, I check every couple days. Every couple of days, I'll check and see if there's been any change. Once I get to 30 days prior to my embarkation for my cruise, I check, or I suggest that you would check on a daily basis just to make sure things have not changed. I say, check with your travel agent and stuff like that, but you don't want to be calling your travel agent 24/7 all the time that last 30 days before you depart. They're busy, and the thing is that it's not just because they are busy, but it's because if you do that, and if somebody else does that, and next person does that, and next person, then yes, they get overwhelmed. Then they're not going to be able to do anything else to help you or anyone else on any of your other cruise or travel needs. So you want to really take it upon yourself to check into this. But definitely, if you have questions and things like that, go to your agent. Or if you directly book this, you're going to have to call the cruise lines directly. Who knows? You could be on hold for a long time. So that's what I have for right now for the information on cruising. And as I said, this is on Carnival. So until next time, hopefully I've got some good news for you. My name's Chuck Tuck. Thanks for following me. Please subscribe, leave comments, and let's build this community. So long.